Go and take a deep breath. Namaste. All right, here we go. 3. Hi everybody, it's Ramona. I am back again with another episode of Let's Talk Lashify, and today I have an amazing Lashifiend to talk to, and her name is Josie Figgs. Hi Josie.
Hi guys.
This is gonna be the Lashify wave.
I know, right? The 2 hands.
Jazz hands. No, it's Lashify hands. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm really good. We're having a really nice day today here in California. It's like
that's awesome.
Probably like in its 80s right now, so that's good.
Ooh.
That's my favorite. I'm a heat, so.
You like the hot weather?
Hot weather, yeah.
Oh.
I can't live with. I couldn't live somewhere where it snowed.
No? Oh man, that means you'll never move to New York.
I know. So where are you from?
I am born and raised and still live in New York.
Nice. You're a New Yorker.
I am a New Yorker.
That's awesome. And I didn't know that, so I loved hearing about that. That's great. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for you.
All right, we're going to talk some Lashify, Josie.
Yes.
Where or how did you find Lashify?
So I have a similar story to you because I did watch some of your interviews already, and I know that you mentioned that you had just purchased magnetic lashes. So I had also just purchased magnetic lashes as well. And I just stumbled upon an ad and a live on Instagram. I don't remember if it was Jill or Vanessa, but it was a live, and I started watching and I was like, oh wow, that looks really interesting. But I had just spent some money on magnetic lashes, so I'm like, I'll give the magnetic lashes a try. And I think I tried it once and I was like, I can't do this in the garbage.
Did you get them on?
Say again?
Did you get them on?
I did, but they came off like within a couple of minutes. They were like already sliding off. I couldn't keep them on. They were just not, I don't know if it's because I have oily lids and the liner just didn't work for me, but even with the little anchors they give you to hold on the corner, that was painful. It would pinch my little tiny hairs out here, and I just couldn't do it. And then so I finally said I'm gonna just give Lashify a try, and the rest is history.
So how long did it take you before when you found Lashify to actually purchase the kit?
It did take me a while, and not because I didn't like trust it, only because I had, first I started magnetic lashes, but then I just wanted to wait. I don't know. I just kept watching lives and making sure that I felt confident it was something I could actually do. And then Christmas time rolled around and my mom was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, ooh, a gift card. And so I made my purchase right before Christmas.
There you go.
So it took me, let me see, June, so like about 6 months.
And what year was that?
Last year, 2020.
2020.
The year of the pandemic.
I think a lot of people joined Lashify during the pandemic because, you couldn't go out.
A lot of people couldn't go get their extensions. And that wasn't the case with me because I had extensions once and hated it. I was just into taking care of myself at home. I started by giving myself like my own facials. I bought like a at-home nail kit. I did all these kind of self-care things for being at home. And then mascara. I was spending so much money on those allegedly mascaras that lengthen your lashes, and nothing was working. So I just wound up, purchasing Lashify in December at the end of the year.
Hey, at least you're here. We're happy. You found us. It's all good. Us. I'm part of Lashify. You found Lashify. It's not bad.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing your name. People would be like Ramona and Cass on the lives, and I'd be like, who is Ramona? There she is.
There's the one with no life that's on every single live. That's like absorbing all the. Oh well.
Oh my goodness.
To me. So are you a longevity or daily wearer?
Well, I came in wanting to be a longevity wearer, and it turns out that I'm more of like a 3 to 4 day kind of girl. Just because I think it's just, for me, it's so much fun to play with it. I just love putting on a new set. I love going in there and, trying out new things. So by the 3rd, 4th day, I'm ready to just take them off and, give my lashes like a break, and then I put them back on, usually on the weekend.
The weekends. That's like my Lashify time on the weekends.
Yeah, mine too. It's part of my, like, leave me alone, me time. I lock myself in the room and I go do my thing.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
So what's your method? So what do you do?
So I use Whisper Light and bondage. So I start with Whisper Light through the lashes, and then I do bondage at the base. And sometimes I'll do both clear Whisper Light on the lashes and on the spines, or sometimes I'll just do it on the spines.
And that's
I
what
feel like
gives you 3 to 4 days.
Do too many steps, and it like doesn't really last.
So it's too much.
Sometimes I feel like because like I did bondage when I first got it, I did it double, right? So I did through the lash, at the base, and I felt like that didn't last as long as if I combined Whisper Light and bondage together.
Okay. And what's your favorite gossamer?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not going to say Starburst because, no, I'm just kidding. I love Starburst, but if I had to choose, like, I would say probably A's and C's because they're really
you're
great.
A core girl.
I do. I love it. Well, C was my kit, and I love my C's. And you can stack and stack and stack and stack. It never feels heavy. So
yeah,
I love the C's. I love the curl. I love the thin fiber of them. They come in all the intimate colors and the prismatic. So definitely C, I think, for sure.
That's cool. I started with the B kit, and,
okay.
and I didn't really like them. And then, but in the beginning, I bought so many lashes, and so I have a bunch of B's. And so then every now and then, but then I see people, I'm like, oh, your B's look good. And I have these. I have B14s on with D18, 3 D18s, like one here, one here, one here.
Nice.
I think I use my B's up because they're just collecting dust.
Well, that's funny because a lot of people buy the B kit. A lot of people do. I started with C because I like curl.
I like curl too, but I bought the B because it was thicker. And yes. I'm the one's like, I don't want my lashes to look natural. Everybody's like, oh, I just want them to look natural. I'm like, why? Why would you spend all that money to have natural lashes?
Listen, I started like that too. I was like, I just want them to be natural. I want to wear them for a week. Yeah, now I'm like, stack, stack, stack. That's not enough volume. That's not enough curl. And then now I take them off too in like 3 to 4 days. I'm like, I'm ready for a new set.
Yeah, and that's like me. So,
yeah.
Well, I get what they call it. I get like lash envy because I'll put a new set on. And never fails. I'll watch a live or somebody doing something. I'm like, oh, I want to wear that.
Yeah.
But I just put them on. I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna wait. I do 7 days. I wait my 7 days and then I'll switch it out. And so, but it's hard when you see all the different people posting all their lash maps and all the lives that you guys do, all the lives and all the educators and stuff. And you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. I know. I feel you.
Yeah. So we all are members of Lashify Life. That's how we met.
Right.
And so did you join Lashify Life right off the bat?
I think, no, I did not. I purchased the kit and I had the kit, I tried it out, whatever, but I didn't actually join. Like some people join before they buy the kit. I joined afterwards. I was watching a live, and how the educators, they always say, join Lashify Life. And I actually fought it off because I did not have Facebook before Lashify. I was like totally anti-social media. I never wanted to be on social media. I got Instagram last year for a friend who was doing a makeup party for me. And then I was like, okay, fine, just Instagram, no Facebook, no TikTok. And then they're like, Lashify Life. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I did it. I got on Facebook and everyone is like, Josie, you don't really post much. I'm like, I do in Lashify Life, but you're not in the group. So sorry.
Sorry, you missed out. So what do you think about Lashify Life? So what is your, what's your feelings on Lashify Life?
Oh my gosh. It is the place to be. It is the place to be. If you're not in Lashify life, you're not living. I mean, it's just, first of all, I have made so many friends on Lashify life. I mean, internationally, on the other side of the country. I mean, I have met so many wonderful people, and it's just a great place to be when you feel like you just want to talk to somebody. If you got nobody to talk to, just put it in there, because everyone is there to support each other. They're there to like make you feel good about yourself. It's helpful. There's so many resources in there. I mean, I could go on and on, so I'll stop. But Lashify life is amazing, and Sahara is like a genius. She's a genius.
Living, breathing, walking genius. I mean, it's
yeah.
When you break it down and when you actually look at everything that she's done.
Yeah. I know.
It's inspiring.
It is very inspiring. Very inspiring. And sometimes I wonder if she had any idea how amazing Lashify life would be. Sometimes I wonder.
Because you hear her talk and she just did it because she wanted to not go get extensions anymore.
Right. Which is kind of like how a lot of people do it, right? Because they're just sick of what's out there and they kind of like, well, there's nothing good enough.
Yeah.
And so, good kudos to her for going out there and doing it. Because I know all of us were struggling. Yeah.
So since you're after watching like Instagram or being on Lashify Life and stuff, so what has been a tip that you've learned that you've taken to heart and that's something that you use all the time?
That's a tough one, because my favorite tip, like I learned from Sahara about measuring the distance from the arch of your brow to your pupil. That was huge for me, because you don't really know, especially if you're not very knowledgeable in lashes or anything like that. You don't know about the sizes. I definitely didn't, because I did the extension once and I never did it again. So for me, that tip, like learning how much space I have to play with and what size is the best for me to order, that was big. So that was definitely my favorite tip, especially, learning it from Sahara. I mean, that was great. So I would say probably that one, because, I'm ordering lashes all the time. So I never go past my 14. I do dabble in 16 sometimes in the Starburst.
Josie, come on. Girl, you're killing me here.
I know you love your long lashes.
I love my
18s. They will literally be up here. Okay. So we hit my forehead.
I took a picture of these ones that I have on, and I took a side view of it, and they're clearly touching my eyebrow, and I'm like, I don't care. For me, there's no rules. It's like, if I want to wear size 28 lash, I don't care. I'm going to wear it. Because I don't care what you say or what you say. Because if I look at it, I'm like, oh yes, okay.
That's it. That's amazing. You see, I love that.
I'm going to get you in some 18s.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's going to happen. I don't care how long it takes. It's going to happen. So prepare.
Okay. Prepare.
So what would be your best advice that you would give or tip, because we get newbies all the time. And so what would be your one major tip that you would tell a newbie coming in?
Practice, and don't give up, because it's not something you're going to get right away. Some people do, but not everybody does. And I know for me, if I didn't see Vanessa give a tip on practicing with the wand first before touching lashes and bonds and all that, I would have been a hot mess on my first application, because you don't know how to hold that thing when you first get it. When you first take it out of the control kit, you're like, what? This is not a tweezer. I don't know what I'm doing. So that helped me big time. So practice with your wand and practice putting on your lashes, and don't give up.
Don't give up.
For me, that's
don't give up. It'll happen.
Yes, it will happen. I mean, lots of people struggle and eventually they get it. There's that aha moment, like, oh my gosh, I did it. And even I had that, they always talked about the Velcro stick. And I'm like, I don't get the Velcro stick. I don't know I've never felt it. I don't know what it feels like. What's that? Why am I doing wrong?
Aww.
And that one day when you get it, you're like, oh my God, it's amazing. Lashify hands.
Yeah, it's like when you're like, oh, they're still there.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. It's really.
And if they don't look a hot mess, I always say it doesn't matter what they look like when you place it like underneath. Who cares? Because straight on.
Yes. 100%. Because I'm always like, oh my God, I didn't get a straight line. But then you think about it, no one is looking at you like this, or they're not looking at you on the side. It's just, they're looking right on, and there's no reason to worry about that as much. I think like in the beginning, the most important thing is to just practice getting them on. Who cares if it's a straight line or not?
Get your method down.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, while I have you here, I'm going to do a little bit of business.
Yes, go for it.
I am doing a giveaway, Miss Josie, and I am giving away, we're going to show it here, the white kit.
Woo! White kit, that was my first kit.
Oh, you got the white kit first.
Yes, I did.
They didn't have a white kit when I was there, so I just got.
Oh, okay.
So, but then of course I had to buy it when it came out.
I wanted that holographic wand so bad. I'm like, I need that wand.
Oh, let me see. I think I have that. It's in here. It's gorgeous. That's what made everybody want to buy it. Let me see if they can see it. And you can see.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that. So
gorgeous. Yeah.
I love that.
People saw that wand and lost their shit. So it was like,
yes, they did. I was like, ooh, that's for me. I want the white one.
Yeah. And so now, like, what am I, like 8? Oh, I think I'm 10 wands in now.
Oh, let's not talk about that. My girlfriend was like, what do you need so many for? Like, what do they do different things? I'm like, no, you just don't understand.
Yeah, but anyway.
5 months. I have 5 wands, I think. I have 5. The holographic, the rose gold, the black, the silk. No, I have 6.
I have 6 kits.
I have 3.
Yeah. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about the dark side of Lashify.
Oh my God. Okay, that sounds good. We could do that.
But anyway, so I am giving away a Lashify kit, a white kit. And I have a video that talks all about it. It's the giveaway. And all you have to do is go into the comment section and write the word Lashifiend. Nothing else, just write Lashifiend. And we'll be doing a drawing once I hit, here we go, 1,000 subscribers. I may be 80 years old by that time.
No, you can do it. It's gonna happen.
So yeah, it's up to all you people. Whoever's watching,
right.
Tell your friends and tell your friends and tell your friends if you want to.
Tell your mama, tell your aunties, tell them all.
Tell your neighbor across the street, tell your mailman.
I'm on the plane telling the customers, listen, go here.
Go here. Yes. Once that happens, I'll do a drawing and then I will be giving away the white kit. So I had extra, so I felt generous, and so I thought, hey, why not? I'm not going to use it.
That's awesome.
All right, Ms. Josie. Well, it was, of course, lovely talking to you.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about though? The video. The video for the Starburst.
I told you my kids made me play.
You have to send it to me, and I'm gonna attach it to this. I'm gonna send it, and I'm gonna attach it to this so that because it was hysterical.
Oh my gosh! But your video, my kids made me replay that video. Oh, they were like, "She's so funny," and my daughter was like, "I love her. She's so funny." So when I told them I was talking to you today, they're like, "Oh, you're talking to the girl who was lifting weights." I'm like, "Yes, I am."
I love that. That was, I remember you sent me the thing. You're like, my daughter keeps telling me to show the video.
Yeah, and my son too. I want to see it again. I think they just love that you know, the end part too, when you supposedly got in the car, they were like, that's so cool.
I did get in the car though, and I did drive down my block. And
you did, yes. And I
was
showed
dedicated.
Yes, you did. I was like, oh, she's good.
I'll show. I have to get you. If you still have it, send it to me, and I'll attach it to this. But when you walked out the house, and I'm like, she didn't even take her purse.
I didn't even take her purse. Girl, Shopify. I got my stuff on Shopify. That's it. Who needs a purse? I was getting on the plane.
That was such a good. Then you showed You'll see it at the end of the video. I'm going to show it. So it was, yeah, it cried.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I love her.
Well, you came right back at me and I was like, oh yes, this is my kind of girl right here.
Great. So, well, then on that happy note, we will call this an end to episode, whatever this is. And I thank you so much for being here and for arranging. We had a couple times, we had to figure out what we were doing. And yeah, and so I'm so happy to be able to talk to you, and you can be a part of my Let's Talk Lashify.
I'm so excited. I feel so honored that I get to be on your show.
I feel honored to have you. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
And I will talk to you later, Miss Josie.
Yes, we will.
All right, Lashify hands.
Lashify hands.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Wait. What? Oh, hell no, not without me. Beverly, it's me. Girl, be ready. I'm coming. Get your robe on. We're going to get us some Starburst.